Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Anywho, uh, this right here is a cart for obviously for the Sega Genesis, a game called Turrican. Now, this of course, its sprites for this game, a little bit of history for Turrican, is it actually had a lot of sprites that the Duke Nukem games for the PC actually ripped off. Look that up. It's actual fact that Duke Nukem really got a lot of its sprites and animations and a few other custards that went into their pie from this game. Did that make Duke Nukem necessarily a horrible game? No, Duke Nukem still is fun, just like this one. But as you can notice from this cart, it's unique, right? You can tell it's not usual shape. It looks more of like the MS for the old models, the MSG or something like that. I can't freaking remember the name. Me and Luke were talking about it before, but this looks like one of the older carts, the old generation Genesis consoles, or the Sega consoles. This game was published by Accolade, so but it has security bits that are something I actually have. I can actually get into. So let's see what's inside these innards of these unique carts, shall we? Gonna take this open. Give me a little bit of a resistance, so okay. First thing I want to do though before I do anything else is put this inside this, my little compartment for my screwdriver, so that way I don't lose the bit. A game without screws is screwed. Ha 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 ha. Anyway. Okay, that was it, basically. Very simple. That was very easy to open. I could just pirate this thing easily, even though I'm not going to. But let's show you what this looks like. This inside here is immaculate condition. This car is actually immaculate condition too, because I don't think anyone had the tolerance to play this game for any longer. It wasn't a bad game from that aspect, what I just said. It was just extremely hard. It's a good game, a lot of great elements, just extremely hard. But alright, let's show you what the chip looks like. Made in Taiwan, figures. But this right here is the bit or the chip that's inside the cartridge. Again, for all that information we stored in this little companion, little guy is quite amusing. Saying that the cartridge is bigger than my freaking, almost as big as my hand. I'm sorry, as big as my hand. I take that back. Let me put that back in first before I compare sizes. This is as big as my hand. But alright, I didn't want to put that down on any fabric or anything. But that right there is the game itself. It says Accolade on the disc. Oh, I'm sorry, on the disc. On the card. It's quite interesting, the connectors, how many connectors they have on there. This game has a lot of quality, for a short bit of connectors they have on there. They have the PSB is made in China. Yeah, I get the point. But this right here is the chipset. Something this small could be shoved in something that big. Because of heating issues, that's why they make it so big? I don't understand, but a lot of these games, like for the Sega Genesis, had really small carts, kind of similar to this one. They were small, just increasingly small. That's the thing that always made me laugh, is that they waste so much money on all this extra plastic they established for these cartridges when they could have just really been small and compact and look sleeker that way, I believe. But that's just my opinion anyway. My opinion is worth as much as a dime in Taiwan. So that right there was the cartridge opened. I believe, let me see, check this one. This one, there's no physical way to look like you can open it. Or is there? Y'all remember Fantastic Dizzy, right? Well, on the sides here, there's little, you see those little things right there? That's how you actually open up this cart. Now, I'm not going to obviously rip it open. I'm not that curious about this game. Plus, I'd ruin the cart, and the cart just looks cool enough as it is, you know, just Dizzy just sitting there chilling. So, I'm going to put back the screws, because we don't have a screw loose here. And that's basically it, guys. So, again, that's how big some of these carts actually are. You know, for the NES to have, you know, a slightly larger cart, but yet, you know, not having quite fluent sprites or 16-bit processing as this little puppy. For all that information, this little disc is quite amazing still. One of the main reasons I was opening it too, because I thought I heard a clink in it, but I guess this wasn't the right card I was thinking about the other day. But and I was also lucky that I found out this is something I have. So I'll be posting up more videos, by the way, of games I clean. So expect quite a few that's going to be uploaded. Like this one, I'm going to be definitely making sure this is sealed up first. Yeah, it's not fully sealed or closed. Ruffle. But perfect. Okay. Pop this in real quick. Oh, whoops, I was gonna clean it. Duh. I think I already cleaned this. Yeah, I did, my bad. So, woo. And someone asked me, even though I put this in every single freaking video I mention nowadays, what do you use to capture? First I use EasyCap, then I use, because honestly I put this in the description every time, but I'll show you anyway. This is called Debut Video Capture Software. So, very, very easy to use. Doesn't take rocket science. Really, really simple game. Only problem though is you cannot hear the sound when you're recording or even in this prompt, but you can see the game clear as day. So I'll just show you a little sample of the game. Still got some time here. It's basically the game. Very fluent sprites. Little details in this game make the difference. I wonder if turbo works on this game. Whoa, did I put this on slow? Maybe I did. Oh god. Yeah. This turbo works great on this, actually. It actually welcomes it. Yeah. Did you ever see? Shoot. Capture that. There we go. Ah, shoot. This game's really hard right off the get-go. So, see? Look at all that. Defeat instantly. But, anywho, I'll show you some more footage soon.